Combat mission. South Korea gifts Philippines 2 giant warships equipped with large missile systems. The Philippine Navy received BRP Miguel Malvar, FFG-06, at Naval Operating Base Subic on Monday, marking a significant milestone in Manila's military modernization program and the arrival of the most capable warship received by the Southeast Asian nation to date. BRP Miguel Malvar is here today, not only to serve as a deterrent and as a protector of our waters, but also as an important component not only in joint operations, but in the equally important combined operations as we learn with other countries to work with one another, in the spirit of upholding norms of international law. Secretary of National Defense Gilberto Teodoro remarked at the welcoming ceremony. Named after a general who served in the Philippine Revolution and the Philippine-American War, Miguel Malvar is the leader of a class of 2 3,200-ton guided missile frigates built by Hyundai Heavy Industries. Derived from the company's HDF 3200 design, which was based on a previous design sold to the Philippine Navy via the Jose Rizal-class frigate. The vessels were ordered under the second phase of the country's military modernization program in 2021 and laid down in 2023 at Hyundai Heavy Industries Ulsan Shipyard. Despite their tonnage outweighing the Jose Rizal-class frigates by 600 tons, the Miguel Malvars were initially designated corvettes. The class comes in at 118.4 meters, with a cruising speed of 15 knots and a maximum speed of 25 knots. While its armament consisting of an OTO Melara 76mm main gun, 2 SEA triple-tube 324mm torpedo launching systems, a Goktenis close-in weapon system, 8 SSM, 700K Sea-Star anti-ship missiles and 16 vertically launched Mica surface-to-air missiles is limited compared to larger navies in the region. It is a major leap for the Philippine Navy's offshore combat force. Manila did not operate any vessels sporting vertical launching systems or close-in weapon systems before Miguel Malvar's arrival last week. The frigate's EL/M 2258 Alpha is also the Philippine Navy's first multifunction active electronically scanned array naval radar. Until the early 2010s, Manila's ocean-going fleet was composed of Second World War-era corvettes and destroyers. A military modernization effort was launched in 2012 to bolster the country's inadequate forces amid increasing tensions with Beijing in the South China Sea, under which 4 frigates and 6 patrol vessels were ordered from South Korean shipbuilder Hyundai for the Philippine Navy. All 10 warships are slated to enter Philippine service by 2029, and more are expected to be ordered by Manila under the last stage of the modernization plan. Sister ship BRP Diego Silang, FFG-07, named after another Philippine revolutionary, is set to join the fleet later this year. It is unclear when Miguel Malvar will be officially commissioned into Philippine service. The arrival of the BRP Miguel Malvar, FFG-06, signifies not only a technical advancement but also a shift in the Philippine strategic posture in the increasingly contested waters of the South China Sea. As China continues its aggressive expansionist activities, the introduction of a modern guided missile frigate into the Philippine fleet sends a strong message about Manila's commitment to defending its maritime claims and maintaining regional stability. The Philippine Navy is expected to integrate the Miguel Malvar into a broader operational framework aimed at enhancing interoperability with allied and partner nations. Defense officials have emphasized that the new warship will play a pivotal role in combined exercises, patrols, and maritime security operations alongside allies like the United States, Japan, Australia, and now, more prominently, South Korea. Training initiatives with these partners are anticipated to focus on complex naval warfare scenarios, particularly anti-submarine, anti-surface, and air defense operations, which are key to countering modern naval threats. The vessel's state-of-the-art systems, such as its active electronically scanned array radar and vertical launch system, represent a new era for the Philippine Navy, which had previously relied on aging and less capable platforms. The EL/M 2258 Alpha radar will significantly enhance the ship's situational awareness and targeting capabilities, allowing the Navy to detect, track, and engage threats with greater precision and at longer ranges. Moreover, the inclusion of the Goktanis close-in weapon system provides a robust last line of defense against incoming missiles and aircraft, which have been a glaring vulnerability for the Philippine fleet. Strategically, the deployment of the Miguel Malvar comes at a crucial time. Incidents involving Chinese Coast Guard and maritime militia vessels have increased around Philippine-held features, such as Second Thomas Shoal and Scarborough Shoal. The new frigate's presence will strengthen Manila's ability to project power, conduct sovereignty patrols, and assert its rights under international law. Particularly the 2016 Arbitral Tribunal ruling that invalidated China's sweeping claims in the South China Sea. As the BRP Miguel Malvar undergoes final preparations before commissioning, the Philippine Navy is also investing in crew training, logistics support, and maintenance infrastructure to ensure the ship's operational readiness and sustainability. This investment underscores a broader ambition to transform the Philippine Navy into a more modern and capable force, aligned with the armed forces of the Philippines' goal of achieving minimum credible defense posture by the early 2030s. With the upcoming arrival of BRP Diego Silang, FFG-07, and other planned acquisitions, the Philippine Navy is poised to play a more significant role in safeguarding not only national sovereignty but also contributing to regional security architecture in the Indo-Pacific. Particularly the 2016 Arbitral Tribunal ruling that invalidated China's sweeping claims in the South China Sea. As the BRP Miguel Malvar undergoes final preparations before commissioning, the Philippine Navy is also investing in crew training, logistics support, and maintenance infrastructure to ensure the ship's operational readiness and sustainability. This investment underscores a broader ambition to transform the Philippine Navy into a more modern and capable force, aligned with the armed forces of the Philippines' goal of achieving minimum credible defense posture by the early 2030s. With the upcoming arrival of BRP Diego Silang, FFG-07, and other planned acquisitions, the Philippine Navy is poised to play a more significant role in safeguarding not only national sovereignty but also contributing to regional security architecture in the Indo-Pacific.